Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one more live stream. Bayern will face Bayer Leverkusen today. Tonight, right? It's already night, I think, in Munich. So we are going to watch this game right now. Let me know, guys, if all the streams are going well, if all the platforms are going well. Give me the feedback because I need this to keep improving the live streams, okay? So first of all, just go straight to the point, to the starting 11s. But first, I will show the fixtures and results. I will show here if you're watching on Telegram or TikTok. No, not TikTok. Telegram, Discord, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch. You are watching this. Yesterday, Augsburg lost against Borussia Dortmund 1-0. And today we had Mainz versus Werder Bremen 1-1, 3-1 for Leipzig against Stuttgart, 0-0 Union Berlin versus Sport Club Freiburg. St. Pauli lost 4-0 at home against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Heidenheim 1-1 versus Eintracht Frankfurt. So Mönchengladbach was in the last place in the table and won 4-0 against St. Pauli. And now we have Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen. And tomorrow, Köln versus Hamburger SV, Wolfsburg and Hoffenheim. These are the last games of this match day 9. So let's go for the starting 11 of both teams. I don't know why this Bundesliga app is so bad for this, but yes, now it's okay. Mark Flecken is the goalkeeper for Bayer Leverkusen. Backline with 3 with Jaro Konsa, Loic Bade and Edmond Tapsoba. Midfield with Robert Andrich and Alex Garcia. In one side, Arthur. In the other side, Januel Belotian. The wingers, kind of false wingers, Claudio Echeverri and Ernest Poku. And the main striker is Patrick Schick. On the bench, they have Yanis Blasvic, Alejandro Grimaldo for me is surprise on the bench. Jonas Hoffmann, Jeremiah Mensah, Ibrahim Massa, Martin Terrier, Elias Ben Seguir, Alejo Sarko, Christian Kofane, and the coach is Kasper Hjulmand. These are the players and the coach by Bayer Leverkusen. FC Bayern on the pitch with a lot of changes. Manuel Neuer is the goalkeeper. Last 2 games was Jonas Ubi. Konrad Leimer is the right back. Center back duo with Jonathan Tah and Kim Min-jae. Rafael Guerreiro is the left back. Midfield duo with Leon Goretzka and Joshua Kimmich. Serge Gnabry as a number 10 position. Leonard Kahl in the right wing. Tom Bischoff in the left wing. And Nicholas Jackson is the main striker. Let's see if it will be this way. Maybe Tom Bischoff in the middle and Serge Gnabry in the other wing. I don't know. Let's see. We have 2 minutes to start to see this. On the bench, we have Jonas Ubig, Josip Stanisic, Sasha Boedayo Upamecano, Alexander Pavlovic, Michael Olise, Wisdom Mike, Luis Diaz, and Harry Kane on the bench. Probably being rested for the big game against Paris Saint-Germain on Tuesday. Vincent Kompany is the head coach. Let's go for the game, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, you won't see the full game, but I will let the pinned link soon. You can watch in Telegram with us. Discord probably is already full, so Telegram, it will be the best option if you are arriving right now. Korai GS is asking this, so I will put the link soon. Let's go for the game. I will put here. I have to change the screen. Yeah, now it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Just one more minute. Okay, Telegram. They are showing an ad. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So yeah. So I'll put the link right now on Twitch. Yeah, really good. Leonard Kahl starting again. Yes, nice. I'll share the link here. On Twitch, just 1 minute. I see that you already have a Amazon Prime subscription, so if you want to if you want to give me this Prime, it will help me a lot. Done. I will pin the link. And the game already started. Game already started. Ball possession with Bayern. Bayern in full red kit. Bayer Leverkusen in the with the full blue kit. I think it's the second or third uniform for them. I think that this changes are a little bit risky, but it is what it is. Let me switch the account to put this on the YouTube too, if somebody it's arriving to watch. Can you hear well in the stream? And can you watch well? Just let me. Want just to pin the message. Okay, okay. Message pinned in all the platforms. So if you want to watch, just go there. Just let me adjust this. 1 second more. Okay, now it's fine. Bayern so advanced on the pitch. Yeah, it's completely different. Tom Bischoff is on the left back, Rafa Guerreiro in the midfield, and Serge Gnabry on the left wing. Yeah, this is the difference that we can see since the beginning. Send message, guys. Send messages. Hala hala. Uh, just comment the. Just let everything in the comments. What are you thinking about the game? Your impressions. Where are you watching? From which country are you watching? Let's talk a little bit during the game. Look at this ball. Nice Leon Goretzka to Carl. Ooh, ooh. Ah, really good. Again, look at how we recovered the ball so fast, bro. And I have no doubts that if Harry Kane plays like more than 30 minutes in the second half, more than 25 minutes in the second half, he will enter and score. You will see. He will enter with the Bayer Leverkusen players tired of the whole game, and he will be fresh, so it will be easy for him. Discord is lagging for me, bro. This is weird because for me, I'm just watching on Discord too, and it's like fluid. If it's bad on Discord, just go to Telegram, bro. It's on the pinned link in the YouTube and Twitch. Because I think that the Telegram is working well, right? Telegram good. Okay, okay, okay. I think it was only that day, bro. But I hope that this difficulties will be solved soon. I'm already planning something, so we will fix this doubt soon. I'm thinking about to share for Zapstream again if they go back to the normal. I don't know if the website is normal, but it will be one more option. Not today, but maybe against PSG. Let's see. Nice gaming, Jay. And look at this pass. Bad control by Leonard Carl. Easy. We have to pay attention with some players like Patrick Schick. They have good players. Probably in the second half, Alejandro Grimaldo will enter. I don't know why he's on the bench. I don't know if there are some problems, like physical problems or something, but he's always dangerous, especially in the free kicks and corner kicks. He's a really good set piece taker. Nice pass. Yeah, Rafa Guerreiro is finally on the midfield. Like only sometimes he will play as a left back, but most of the times he will play as a midfielder. And he's good. He's good in there. I think that he lost a little bit his space, but on the midfield he's able to play there. Let's see, Lenny. Lenny. Oof. And look at how Manuel Neuer is always able to leave the area, leave the penalty area to help to build the attack and control and recover the ball, especially in the long balls from the opposition. This is really important for Bayern. For years, we are dealing with that. This let us able to play so advanced like we are playing. You see, where are the center backs of this team? Our center backs, our defenders, are in the half of the other field. You know, like half of the other field. It's really important for Bayern to have a good goalkeeper to play with the high line like this. For example, Barcelona's high line with Hansi Flick, it's being exposed sometimes because they don't have a goalkeeper like Manuel Neuer. He's able to read and scan the the positioning of the center backs and he's always able to reach the point when Bayern is being counter-attacked. This is really good for this system. And of course, Manuel Neuer is also good for all other systems because he's a top goalkeeper, the greatest goalkeeper ever. He's really good in shoot stopping. He's also good in penalties. Not so good like before. We don't see Manuel Neuer saving a lot of penalties like in the beginning of his career, but he's still good. Has good numbers. Uh, he's also so tall and really good on the like to stop crossings. He's really good with the ball on the feet, footwork, passes, long passes. So it's really important, and he's also so much confident for everything. Able to read the space, able to position himself really well, really good in reflexes. He's the most complete goalkeeper in the history. Nice, Lenny. And it's really good to see like we like in Brazil, for example, when I was playing football some years ago, a lot of times we like the coaches were saying like if one right back if the right back is going so far to the attack, the left back should stay. We cannot go with both fullbacks together. And now with this Bayern system, we can see that it's totally different. Both fullbacks are going so far, and nobody cares. Look at how we are smashing, bro. Look at how many players in the attack field we have. And this beautiful football, it's also being praised by a lot of people, right? I don't know if this is fake news or AI or something like that or not, but it looks like Maurizio Sarri, Lazio's coach, say that if you want to see better football, get a Bayern Munich season ticket. Don't be too hard on us. Like taking a little bit out the pressure for better football for his team and using Bayern as an example. So we are reference right now for good football. If this is true, of course. If somebody can make a source check, it will be helpful as hell for me. It's kind of different to see Tom Bischoff on the left back. Not so much different for who is watching all the Bayern games because some games he's playing there. But of course, his best qualities are on the midfield. But we won't see this so much because Alfonso Davis is getting closer to come back. He's already working individual with the ball. Probably he will be able soon to play to have a training sessions with the group. Lenny! Yeah, yeah. Not so much curve. Nice recovery by Kimmy J. Look at Kimmy J putting everybody on side again. Nice, Jonathan Tah. This makes me angry, bro. Nice recover. Nice Kimmich. Really good ball. Pass to Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Nah. Good idea. Good idea. Really good, Jonathan Tah. Facing his former club, right? For the first time. I'm kind of curious to see when he plays against Bayer Leverkusen in Leverkusen how the fans will treat him. Let's see. Nice. Nice ball. Ah. Nice recover. Look at how Bayern recovers the ball so fast, bro. We are always well positioned into a good recover. Almost 17 minutes right now. New. Only Bayern in the attack. The way that the game it is. Looks like it's matter of time of Bayern for Bayern to score the first goal. Let's see when. Oof. A lot of intensity, a lot of everybody well positioned. Of course, we miss almost there. Of course, we miss a little bit our superstars in the attack: Harry Kane, Michael Olise, and Luis Diaz. But we are doing well so far. Let's see what will happen because probably they will enter in the second half. Nice, Don Bischoff. Yeah, imagine this squad with Jamal Musiala, with Alfonso Davies and Hiroki Ito as options. And the fans are making a lot of noise and having fun this night. Nice. Rafa Guerreiro's making a really good game in between the lines. Every time that the ball pass to him, over him, it's like he's always like changing the direction, like putting more speed on the ball. That's it. Nice ball. You have a lot of ball control, bro. Ooh, Not sure Davies will be a starter thought in the next game. I don't know, but oof. In the first game, like when he comes back, like in the same first time. I don't know, but later, of course, he will be, bro. Left back. If he if he comes back, if he comes back to his best level, there's nobody able to take his spot. Let's see, Lenny, not so good. Ah, Lenny, bro, what an unnecessary foul, bro. He's risking himself to receive a yellow. Look at this, bro. There's a lot of referees that give yellow for this situation. Nice, Carl. Again, nice, Rafa. Ah, too long. Nice block. Really good. Ah, let's see. Surge. Really good. Look at Lenny. Look at Lenny. Look at Lenny. Vamos! 1-0. Lennart Kau was asking for the ball alone, but he scored. Really good, really good, really good surge. 25 minutes. Bayern 1-0. Like we expected, right? Really good game so far. What a pass. Really good pass. Yeah, Lenny was so far away, bro. In the other angle was looking like Lenatka was close but was not. It was the best decision. Under between the legs. Look at that. Really good Serge Gnabry. FC Bayern 1-0. It's crazy how in just 1 year Leverkusen went from the second best team to being a team that Bayern plays against with their B team. Kinda. Bischoff, oh my god, so deserved. Love to see Gnabry doing well. It's not exactly the B team, right? But yeah, a lot of changes. And Bayern is doing something that I really appreciate. That it's like we don't think too much anymore about starters and bench players. Like we have some starters like Harry Kane, Manuel Neuer, Joshua Kimmich. Okay, Leimer is being this like is always being this guy. Michael Olise and Luis Diaz, but they are not always starters like independent of the circumstances. Sometimes they can be rested. Sometimes they like we rotate the squad and we don't feel too much because who is entering is doing really well too. Manu. So Bayern keeps the ball possession and the fans standing up. Steht auf, wenn ihr Bayern seid. It's this the chant calling all the Bayern fans to be standing up. Nice recover by Kim J. Really good. He has space. It's too high. Oof! I just checked my phone right now and almost another goal. What a pass! I think that Nicolas Jackson went with the wrong foot. If he goes to with the left foot, probably he would be able to touch the ball. People are already talking about Lennart Kahl in the squad, in the Germany squad for for the FIFA World Cup. Let's see, Nicholas Jackson! What a cross. What a cross by Konrad Laimer. Really good. But I can't see what is written in his shirt, bro. So 2-0 right now. 31 minutes. Bayern smashing. Hurricane is smiling. He's laughing. Really good cross and really good header. Look at that. Boop. In the counter movement. Really good. 2-0, and it was like training rhythm. Until this moment, Bayer Leverkusen cannot compete with Bayern. They couldn't compete for anything during the game. And we have to remember that PSG smashed Bayer Leverkusen by 7-2. So if we score a lot of goals today, even without Harry Kane, without Luis Diaz, and without Olise, we can send a good message. We have to pay attention in these counterattacks. Bro, I don't want to be a hater, but look at how Kim Min-jae is never defending against anyone. He was alone and he was not able to cut the cross. Nice the way that Bayern is like getting out from the pressure. What is your prediction for the Paris game? I don't like too much to make predictions, but I think 1-0 for Bayern. We just need to win the game, bro. Maybe 1-0 to 1. I want Bayern to win this game, and I think that we are capable. It looks like Desiree is not available for the game. He got injured. So this is bad news for Paris Saint-Germain. And I think that part of the reasons why we had this starting 11 today, it's because of that, like to not taking so much risks with Harry Kane, Luis Diaz, and Michael Olise. We need them fit and ready for the game against PSG. The other players are, of course, we need them too, but like Joshua Kimmich is always available. Manuel Neuer was resting 2 games, right? So all the other players, I think that we just need to take a little bit of care with Konrad Laimer and a little bit with Serge Gnabry too, because for me the starting 11 should be the best as possible against PSG. For me should be Manuel Neuer. Let's see, Neuer, Laimer, Upamecano, and Jonathan Tah. With if Davies is back, yes, but I don't think so. So probably Stanisic, Kimmich, and Pavlovic. or maybe Goretzka because of we will need a lot of. Maybe Goretzka for this game will be better than Pavlovic because he has a lot of physicality, and we need this against the midfield with Vitinha and João Neves. With these guys, a little bit of physicality can be good. So maybe Kimmich and Goretzka, Olise, Luis Diaz, Gnabry, and Harry Kane. I think he sees that people. It's Halloween. I think they should let Davis, Jamal, and Ito take their time to rest and recover. There's no need to rush recover and risk it for some group stage games. Right now, we are doing very well. Anyways, I completely agree. I think that like for like Jamal Musiala probably will come back only in December. But about Davis, if he was available 100%, I would start him. But probably not because he didn't. He won't play today. So it's kind of risky to put him in the hardest game in the season so far, right? We have to remember that that PSG is the first team in the top of the table of the Champions League, and Bayern is the second. So this will be the biggest clash on this league stage so far. Maybe there's another one later. Probably if Bayern win against PSG, Bayern will face Arsenal, and there's a possibility to be another one big clash. I don't know. Arsenal won all the games or not? I'll check right now. Yeah, they won all the games. So yes. If Bayern win again against PSG, we have to face Arsenal later, like in the end of the month. So away from home too. So it will be a hard task for us. Maybe can be the hardest game in the Champions League. We have two really hard games. I think that Bayern is playing very well so far, like until this stage of the season. Nobody's playing better football than us. But we have to show this in the bigger games like against PSG and Arsenal. If we win PSG, look at Kim in J, bro. And these guys say that I'm. Sometimes I see guys in Twitter saying that I'm a hater. I had some discussions about this, bro. Like people say that Matthijs de Ligt is not able to pass the ball well like him in J. I saw like what the fuck. People like compare the stats like Kim in J versus Matthijs de Ligt right now. Or Kim Min-jae in Bayern with Matthijs de Ligt in Bayern against Kim Min-jae right now. Bro, it's completely different. I think that people are so obsessed with stats. The stats merchants are really obsessed with only the numbers without looking at the context. I think that, for example, for the system, it's we can discuss. Let's see. I think it's offside. 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 Another goal, but it's offside. He's offside. He's offside. 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 Clear offside. No, no, there's nothing to discuss. It's offside, clear offside. But people were talking about like we can discuss if Kim Min Jae is better for the system because of the like in some topics like he has more speed compared to Matthijs de Ligt, right? More mobility, kind of like this, like changing directions and these kind of things. But Matthijs de Ligt is like in good conditions, he's 1,000 times better player than Kim Min Jae, bro. Better with ball. People say like, but the passes, the percentage of passes of Kim Min Jae or something like that, bro. De Ligt was playing as a sometimes as a number 9 for Bayern, bro, when we were desperate under Tuchel. See, almost there. Sometimes Matthijs de Ligt was our number 9 in desperate situations because of his quality, bro. So it's completely different. Anyone who can play football, who already kicked the ball once in his life, can notice the difference between Kim Min Jae and Matthijs de Ligt, like passing the ball, long passes, short passes, the ball control, the ball touch. It's completely different. Of course, about physicality, Kim Min Jae maybe like in speed, in explosion, in changes of changes of direction, he's a little bit better. But in taking decisions, in positioning, the difference is so big, bro. The difference is so big in positioning. Like we almost never see Kim Min Jae in a good position to make like that tackle that Matthijs de Ligt done against PSG. So yeah, and people were discussing this in Twitter because of course, like some guys from Twitter, they watch a lot of football, but they never touched a ball before, and they have no clue about this, bro. There are some things that you only if you are able to play football to understand. The eye test is always superior. Speed is nothing compared to positioning. No, it's important. I think that speed is important. So, of course, we if we have like for example, uh, slow players as a center back. For example, one of the problems that Jerome Boateng was like about to leave Bayern, it was that because he lost his speed and we were playing with an insane high line. Nice ball. Ooh! On goal! 3-0 voor FC Bayern. Bro, so easy, bro. So easy. It's scary in the way that Bayern is playing, bro. And when they like released the starting 11, I was a little bit like maybe companies underestimating Bayer Leverkusen. This will be a hard game. Leverkusen versus Bayern is never an easy game, but right now, look at that. This kind of moments that we have to defend, you never should try to touch the ball this way with your full body turn into the goal. You have to make an angle to take the ball off from this. When you are with your body turned to the goal, if you miss a small mistake, will make you score a own goal. But talking about Jerome Boateng, it was like that. He was losing his speed. He started to be like a heavy player, and especially when we had like a high lines with under Hansi Flick, sometimes he was exposed. When he was playing with David Alaba as a center back, Alaba was almost always uh, like trying to correct or run back first when we received like a ball behind the back of the center backs. So Alaba was trying to compensate the lack of speed of Jerome Boateng a lot of times. But Jerome Boateng was really good for our system for other reasons. Like he was really good with the ball passing. It was insane. This was making us a lot of times don't need to. For example, we see a lot of times here. Joshua Kimmich, like, look at Nicholas Jackson. A lot of times we see Joshua Kimmich or sometimes Goretzka going dropping between the center backs to, let's see, to start to build the attack, like dropping between the center backs or between the center back and the fullback to receive the ball and help the team to advance in the field. With Jerome Boateng and David Alaba as a center back duo, this was not so needed because they were able to pass the ball wherever they want. Especially the long passes of Jerome Boateng with right foot and left foot, it was impossible. Like he was really, really good. His precision was really good to invert the ball to the wingers. A lot of times he was doing this perfectly, but he was not so fast, and sometimes we needed to run back, and uh, and that's why it was a point in his career that it was not possible to keep him this way. I think it's kind of the same reason why we left Eric Dyer. Like he's really good passing, positioning, blocking, header. He's really good. Has a lot of experience. Plays serious. For me, he's a better center back than Kim Min Jae, for example. But to play in the highlights, a lot of times they will drop the ball between like behind our center backs, and it wouldn't be so easy for him. And I think that this was the reason, and this was the excuse they gave to leave Kim Min Jae. But I think that there's more than this. To leave not Kim Min Jae, Matthijs de Ligt. I think that the Ligt left Bayern for other reasons. For me, it's really weird. I say this a lot of times in the I say this a lot of times in this live streams. I think that it's really weird that De Ligt and Mazraoui played together in Ajax, arrived together in Munich, left together from Munich to the same club, to Manchester United, and they have the same agent. So for me, this is like we know what there's a lot of things that we don't know exactly, but we can imagine in the behind the scenes with agents, with transfers, with these kind of things. And for me, it's a big symptom. It's not common. Two players managed by the same agent playing together in the in the beginning of the career, moving together to the same team and moving together again to the same team in the same moment. For me, this is really weird. So I think that the reasons we will never know officially. Like I don't know, the board will never say this publicly, but I think that there are other reasons that we cannot know. And of course, there are not only this, but there's the situation about like probably he had a better market value, more clubs interested. For example, Manchester United able to pay a good amount of money, and I think that wouldn't be so easy to make the transfer for Kim Min Jae, for example, or Upamecano, or like other players. For example, Eric Dyer left for free, and we needed to sell a player to to make more transfers. So this was the decision of the board. Unstoppable King is overhated. I think that he's overprotected, bro. After what he done against Real Madrid in the first game, it was like he shouldn't be started for Bayern like for months. But no, today he's doing a good game. I'm not talking about today. Today he's doing a good game. He made some mistakes that I uh, sometimes this pisses me off, but it's about me. It's not like he's not ruining the game, you know. It was There were some small mistakes that uh, didn't change completely the game. So good that we score many goals without Kane, Diaz, and Olise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a really good thing. I was not expecting this, to be honest, especially in the first half with so much facility this way. But we are doing this really well. I'll make a break. Maybe I'll make a coffee. Yeah, and I'll be right back soon, guys. I will let you with the game there. Yes, upstream still not working. Like I don't know if it's working, but I didn't started the live stream in Zapstream today. So for now, maybe against PSG I will try to manage this, but for now only Telegram and Discord. So let's go because the second half is it will be coming back probably in 3 minutes. Uh, so the players are coming back to the pitch. Let's go for the second half. Why are they delaying a lot? The Bayern players are going to warm up. My brother Bayern is crazy this season. Yes, crazy not. Crazy were the seasons before. This is the Bayern's normal. This is the Bayern standards. This is what we expected by Bayern all the seasons. You should drink a coffee in a cup from Oktoberfest in Porto. This is too much coffee. It would be impossible. I would be like the squirrel drinking coffee. I would never sleep anymore after that. Really good game by Rafael Guerreiro today. Look at how Bayern is leaving the pressure. Normal size for elephants. I hope we're gonna make the triple, but it's going to be hard against PSG and Madrid. We won't face Real Madrid yet, right? It will be hard. PSG and Arsenal against Real Madrid, bro. To be honest, I'm not scared about the team. For me, Bayern is playing so much more, so much better than Real Madrid so far. But the main problem is because when we play against Real Madrid, we play against Real Madrid and the referees. This is the main problem. Every time it's like this. We before 2014 we had a better record head to head against Real Madrid. Let me check. Nice, 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 nice. But all these games, guys, if you look at the replays of the games, all of them, maybe one or another not, Bayern was like facing hard mistakes from the referee, even the games that we were winning. It was bizarre, bro. It was bizarre. If you watch Bayern against Real Madrid 2012, that we qualified against Real Madrid in the semifinals of the Champions League, it was disgusting, bro. Marcelo made like a clear foul for red card, and the referee just gave a foul and nothing more. It would be clear red card in Munich, and he played the. I think that he didn't play in the second game. I don't know. Like I think that Mourinho put him on the bench and put Coentrão to play. If I'm not wrong. Look at this control by Kimmich. So it was like disgusting, bro. A lot of times we were facing Real Madrid and the referee are making clear mistakes, helping Real Madrid. And I was thinking that even after the VAR, this after the VAR, I think that this would stop, but you know what's going on with Real Madrid, right? So for me, the hardest problem to face Real Madrid is the referee. We have to play better and better and better, not better than Real Madrid, but better enough to win Real Madrid and the referee. Uh, that because the referee is clear, we will have a lot of mistakes. I was surprised that in the game against Real Madrid, the penalty kick against that Kim Jae made in Rodrigo was a real penalty kick because when I was in the stadium and the first thing that I made, the first thing that I done after the penalty, it was tweeting, it was penalty or not? Because for me, it doesn't look like penalty. And after I saw the replay, oh Jackson, no way, bro, no way, Jackson. Bro, we have to smash, bro. We have to score more goals, bro. This is look at that, bro. Mm. But the central back was doing like pushing him. It would be the second goal, bro. Let's see. Well defended. This would be a good game to see with no Mike, right? If Bayern score one more goal. This guy is a machine, bro. Connie Limer is playing like crazy. It shows that if everybody's injured, but we can score goals. Monteiro, did you make any coffee, mate? Yes, yes, I made. I made a coffee. Limer is such a hard-working player. It's insane, and I hope they will extend this contract. I think that they will extend with Lima, and he will be useful in the midfield if he starts to lose the pace. Even if he starts to be old, but he will be useful in the midfield if he needs. Yeah, it's like a pit bull. Yes, like he played very well against Real Madrid in the first game, bro. I think that, for example, if we face Real Madrid, like the commentary was suggesting, the comment was suggesting, uh, Limer on the right back is perfect to face one versus one Vinny Jr. He's the perfect guy because Kimmich is like a better player than Limer for me. But in that position against fast players, Kimmich doesn't have the pace anymore like he had top speed before, like he had before when he was playing like in the right as a right back in 2016, 17, 18. He was really good. Right now, he's 30 years old right now, right? So it's not everybody who keeps the pace after 30s. Look at Nico Jackson, bro. What he's doing? Nah. Hoffman's coming, and Tehia, yeah, three probably. There's one guy there without jacket anymore. How many degrees is in Munich right now? It looks like everybody is not so cold. Yeah, 13 degrees is not that much. Three. So, what's the number nine? Echeverry? Echeverry, Hoku? Let me check. Patrick Schick left too. So who entered? Jonas Hoffman, Martin Terrier, and Christian Kofanen. Mm, nice, Tom. In the second half, Leverkusen is trying to take the initiative of the game. Bayern is not so smashing like before. We are waiting a little bit, dropping a little bit the intensity. I think that the instructions right now is trying to like not put so much intensity anymore because we need to rest the players for the next game. So waiting a little bit in the beginning and managing this game. Like probably if we concede a goal or something like that, we'll start to run again. But for now, it's like just to try to play, but not with a lot of intensity like before. Should pass the ball, bro. He had Gnabry as an option and he didn't pass the ball. And I think like in the last 30 minutes, last 20, 25 minutes, he'll just put Harry Kane, Michael Olise, and Luis Diaz maybe together to make an impact in the game. Let's see. Let's go, Lenny. Nice ball. Guerrero! Oof, 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 no. He didn't put the curve in the ball. Ah, I thought it would be in the last 30 minutes or 25 minutes or 20 minutes, but it's like 58. Yeah, they will play 30 minutes. Serge Gnabry is leaving, probably to rest for the next game. Probably Nicholas Jackson's leaving too. Yeah. And maybe Lenny or Guerrero. Let's see how this team will be with these three guys. Yeah, Leonard Cow left. Yeah. And with these changes, let's see how the team will manage this. And I think that maybe it was a strategy to slow down a little bit, 15 minutes, to get better impact when they enter. Start to go up the intensity after Michael Olise, Luis Diaz, and Harry Kane entering. 15 minutes of like slowing down a little bit and now accelerating again with these guys. Look at Harry Kane where he is, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this. And look at how Bayer Leverkusen is doing. Like, they are slowing the game, even losing 3-0. I think that they are a little bit worried about not conceding so much goals because of the difference of goals. It looks like they are kind of giving up the game just to not conceding more goals. And they will have to deal with the Bayern's intensity in the second half. Oh, Goretzka. It's not a ball for Bayern. Hmm. Nice. Oh, no, yeah. Looks weird. Look at Harry Kane. How he turned the ball. Nice. Pass the ball to Olise. To Olise, fast. Delay too much, bro. It was a foul, but Should pass the ball fast. He was holding his shirt. Let's see. Kimmich taking free kick with the left foot. Really good to see the team playing, bro. Nice, 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 nice. But we lost a little bit of intensity compared to the first half. Okay, we need a little bit for more time to the attack trio to enter and warm in the game. But we lost a little bit of intensity, especially in the gegenpressing. In the first half, we were pressing better than now. Oh, foul. Hurricane is Hurricane is flying, bro. Look at this. Let's see, Lucho. Ooh, look at Rafa Guerreiro, bro. And Tom Bischoff making a good game in the left back. Do you think that there's a possibility that he can start the game against the PSG? Because Stanisic is like in normal conditions he's the chosen one, but he's he's not playing today. He was coming back from injury in the last games, so we don't know. Yeah, we don't know if he's really fit for this game. There is an emergency situation, that's why it's so quiet. But I can hear the guys singing. Bro. Nice. Tom Bishop's playing very well, bro. Ah, 14 minutes ago. Okay, okay. Sorry, I read your comment too late. Nice. Let's see, Harry. Nice ball. Eh, Look at how we. Ah, this is not a foul, bro. I have doubts about this. And 75,000 people again in the stadium. She was trying to show her name, but it's not appearing in the TV. Because normally that scarves are like personalized, so you can put your name in the scarf. And she was trying to show, but it was not appearing in the camera. Mm-mm-mm. Nice, 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 nice. You have to pay attention. The game is not over yet. It's 3-0, okay? But we cannot relax. It's time to score one more goal to be more calm about the game. Nice ball. Lucho! Oof. Look at Olise was close to finish. They sub it in the B team. Yeah, the most important thing right now it's to get everybody fit without any injury problems or something like that. Just keep every player safe. Let's see. Because the game is like already 3-0, so of course we want to see more goals, etc. But the most important things right now it's like like let everybody with a lot of health for the next game. Nice. Oh, dizzy. Look at how many space he has. Nice, Tom Bishop. Nice, Lucho. Bayern keeping the ball possession. Look at how hard is this pass, bro, and the control by Guerrero. Nah, yes, yes, yes. Well recovered. Pass the ball fast. Yes. Let's see. Ah, nobody there, bro. And both for Leverkusen, yes, yes. Bro, nothing to complain. No, nothing to complain about. It's both for Leverkusen, bro. What is this throwing, bro? Looks so wrong. Press, 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 press. Bro, our pressing is like bad. Ah, no. Okay, nice recover. He made a bad control, so we recovered the ball, but. Oh, this is a foul? What the heck? Dennis Aitekin, it's annoying. Mm. Calma. Look at Kim Min Jae, bro. Nice, nice, nice save. He fixed his mistake. He was in the middle of the decision and now, like, he recovered well. And this ball cannot pass in the middle, bro. We cannot. Nada. We cannot let this ball pass in the middle this way, bro. Another change? Sasha Boy is coming? Yeah. Limer is getting rested because, of course, we have to pay attention on him in the next game against the Paris Saint-Germain. Look at it. He was looking at he was looking at his replay in the big screen. Calma. This uniform is really beautiful, bro. This Neuer's uniform is really really nice. Of course, the best goalkeeper uniform for me is that one red, right? Calma. Nice, Manu. Look at this. Almost there. Nice. Nice. The way that Bayern is moving the ball fast is really good. We are breaking all the pressings from Bayer Leverkusen this way. The only thing that I think that Bayern can improve a little bit. No, no, it's good. No, it's good. It's when the ball, like, I will explain you soon. Oh, foul! This is a foul. This is a foul. It was a foul before, bro. The only thing that I think that Bayern can improve a little bit, but I don't know if this is an instructions. If this is instructions from company, it's like when the ball is passed by the central back to the midfielders like Kimmich and Goretzka or 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 Pavlovic, there's a lot of times that they just control the ball and pass or by the side or to or back again. You know, for example, when Kimmich passed the ball to Kimmich, he just give the ball back to the defense. Look at the Pavlovic is coming. So no wisdom Mike again. Yeah. When the ball is passed by the center backs to the midfielders, they receive with the back to the goal. They are with the front to Manuel Neuer, for example, and they don't turn the body. Most of the time, they just give the ball back in one touch. There are some times that we have space in the back and we can turn. For example, Harry Kane is doing this sometimes. When he drops, he just turn his body and go to the front. And Kimmich, Goretzka, and Pavlovic, a lot of times they are receiving the ball and just giving back in one touch or two touches to the central backs or giving to the sides, not turning the body and with the head to the rest of the field. This is the only thing that I think that Bayern can improve this season. All the rest of the things we are really really good because sometimes like we have space in the midfield and they are not able to do this. When this happens, I will explain. Like I will say to you. Now it was okay, but it's crazy how Leverkusen ended up not being at the same level anymore. And the cookiest guy Shaka left, and when the team fall apart. Yeah, but it's not only this. They lost Wirtz, they lost Shaka, they've lost Wirtz, Shaka, Jonathan Tah, Xabi Alonso. This is completely different. They've lost a lot of players in the same time, and the coach, and it's not easy to rebuild this absence. Their best center back, their best midfielder and player, their best their coach, and their best like defensive midfielder, like number 8 or something. So, and I think that Chaka was the captain, right? So, or it was Jonathan Tah, I don't know. But they've lost a lot of players, like important players. It's like we take off Manuel Neuer, Joshua Kimmich, and Harry Kane together, and Vincent Company, and in the next season we expect that Bayern is playing the same level. It's not, bro. It's not easy. They have lost like key players, and they didn't like replace it well. The new coach is not so good like Xabi Alonso. Their midfielders, let's see, nice Sasha. Their midfields are not so good like Shaka and Wirtz. Their centre backs are not so good like Jonathan Tah. So it's really hard. It's really hard. It's normal. I was expecting this decrease of the level. It's completely understandable. But we have nothing to do with this. Like we have to score more goals and that's it. I finished my coffee. Nice, Bischoff. Ooh. Nie wolno, Bischoff. Yeah, Frimpong, Hincapié. I forgot these guys, bro. Yeah, yeah. Frimpong, it was really important for them to. Perfect. Hincapié so was really good too, scoring goals in the last minute sometimes. The only player I would take from Leverkusen is Grimaldo, and he's not playing, right? He's playing right now or not? He entered in the second half? No. No, right? They won Bundesliga without losing a game. It's normal that the motivation would only go down after that. Yeah, especially because the Leverkusen was a not so big club. For Bayern, if we win all the games this season in the Bundesliga and win all the games and champion winning all the games, next season the standards will be the same, bro. Ooh, almost Harry. So you won't lose motivation. Like depends of the philosophy of the club. Clubs like Bayern Munich, I don't know. I don't know if there's another team in the world that has so high standards like Bayern this way. Because like other teams, like big teams like Real Madrid, they have high standards for winning, but they don't care how they will win. Barcelona, they have high standards with the style of play, but sometimes if they lose with the style that the typical Barcelona style, I think that the fans don't care too much. Nice ball. No, nothing, nothing. Uh, like other teams like Liverpool right now. Like Liverpool it was really good team, but for example, they are losing a lot of games in a row. I don't know. Their game didn't start yet, right? They are losing a lot of games in the last games. Uh, and like they are not treating this like a crisis, bro. You see? They won't like fire the coach. They won't do anything. Look. Oh, I don't know if it was a hand. It was a handball. Ah, touch the hand. I thought it was like shoulder, but no. This is this is not a penalty. This is not a penalty. Uh, so other teams they have different like demands, you know, especially by the the funds. For Bayern, it's like not like that. We must win, and we must win playing well. If we are not playing well and winning, they are not. We are not satisfied. If we are like playing well and not winning, we are not satisfied. We have to do both. Real Madrid, they don't care about how they win. If the referee is giving 4 penalties for them and they didn't play a shit, they are winning the funds. They don't care, right? But Barcelona, if they are not winning all the games, but they are giving like a show, like Barcelona show style of play, tiki taka, beautiful game uh, with a lot of media, they don't care too. If they don't win the Champions League, but Lamine Yamal was the Ballon d'Or, for them was fantastic. And for Bayern, it's not like this. We don't give a shit about Ballon d'Or, and we need to win all the games and playing well. Nice. Even some details, bro, are so important for Bayern. For example, do you see like did you ever have seen Real Madrid fans complaining about the shirt? Barcelona fans complaining about the shirt? Like If Bayern is not playing in red and white, it's a drama, bro. So the small details about identity are really important for Bayern. We have high standards for everything, bro. This is not a normal club, you know. Oh, now the ball was like for Luis Diaz, but it's kind of like this. When the ball was passed by the center back to the midfielder, I will tell you what I was talking about. No, Grimaldo is not playing, but he's the best at Leverkusen. I think that next year we will leave. How old is he? How old is Grimaldo? Let me check. Mm, 30. So it will be hard for him to find a market value, bro. He's 30 years old. He already completed 30 years last month, like 2 months, one and 1 month and a half ago. Manu, bro, this guy is insane. This Nair, it's really insane. Like people don't rate him too much. FIFA is not like now is EAFC is not rating him so high, but he's insane, bro. I saw him in 2021. I saw him a lot of times, right, in the pitch, but 2021 for me it was really clear the difference between him and the other goalkeepers. In the game Bayern versus like Benfica versus Bayern, 4-0 for Bayern, that Leroy Sané smashed. Um, like he made a save against Darwin Nunez. It was insane. Nunez was finishing like a really hard ball in the angle, and Neuer like saved the ball like nothing. He made an easy save. Look at, bro. Do you see what I talk about Kim Min Jae? It's so easy to humiliate him, bro. I think it was a nutmeg, if I'm not wrong. It was good that the team was well positioned and everybody covered his like mistake, but 1 minute only, right? 1 minute only. Yellow card for Goretzka, third yellow card in this Bundesliga, and Grimaldo will not play. So there's a lot of people surprised with the Bayer Leverkusen's level, but without Xabi Alonso, without Frimpong, Incapie, Jonathan Tah, Xhaka, Wirtz, it's not easy. Is Nathan Tella on Leverkusen yet? Adli is in Leverkusen yet? Or he left too? Nathan Tella is still. I think Amini Adli left, right? Went to Bournemouth, okay. He's another good player, like in the squad. Boniface left too, yes. Bro, this is really, really hard for them to keep like this level with a lot of departures and not so much arrivals. Look at the Hurricanes pass. This game could end with a Hurricanes goal, right? It would be good. Ah, he gave 3 minutes, not 1 minute. Let's see, Lucho. Would be a nice way to finish this game with Harry Kane's goal. Oh, it's sad for the Bundesliga. Only Bayern's not a selling club, but they could hold the players, bro. They could make different. Like they could sell like half of these players last season and make some subs, and this season make the other half. You know, when they were champions, some players could leave. They kept the team, trying to do something in the Champions League, but was not possible. We smashed them, and it's over. Finally, it's over, guys. Bayern 3-0. Could be better, but was not so bad. We finished the game so early. I completely understand dropping the intensity in the second half because we have a really important game on Tuesday, and we will be here to stream this game. If somebody wants to go to the Bayern games, uh, even against PSG, if you are in Paris and want to go to the game against Paris Saint-Germain, just let me know, guys. Just let me go. Just let me know because maybe I can help you, even if it's saying overbooked in the website for the tickets. But let me know. Any Bayern game, like home and away, send me a message if you want to go and you are struggling to find tickets. Send me a message. Maybe I can help you. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Another victory. We see each other on Tuesday. PSG versus Bayern, the first team in the ranking in the table of the Champions League this season against the second team. The difference between them it's only one goal difference because we are equal in points. So let's see how it will be in the next game. See you guys. Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen und auf geht's Bayern.